Ted has got to be the dumbest limb on the Dupree family tree. What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, we're breaking down season 1, episode number 29. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. And y'all, without further ado, let me just go ahead and get into it because we got a ton of screen time between Ted and Dana or Leslie or whatever Miss Mama's crazy ass name is in this episode. And it was really just him giving her the $50,000 that she was extorting him for, and then him demanding that she actually leaves town and understands that the well is dry and she ain't gonna be able to get no more moving forward. And during that time, because Ted, while you want to prove to her that you can stalk her the same way that she stalked you, follow her the same way that she followed you, and pop up the same way that she popped up on you, you clearly ain't paying as much attention to detail as you claim, because you didn't even peep this family portrait of her and Eva right there when you threw the damn money down, or maybe on the table when you walked in as another family photo. If you was going to pop up at this lady's house, barge in, why in the hell didn't you get to the bottom of things? Get an understanding on how long she been here by looking at all of her stuff, looking at family photos and things like that. And then also, what the hell makes you think that giving her $50,000 now after you gave her an undisclosed amount previously is going to actually make her go away when she clearly has popped up again to ask for additional money later, to which you're giving to her? But you want us to believe that you're going to call a lawyer and it's going to be a wrap for her and it's going to be mutual destruction, yada, 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 yada. Clearly, this lady has showed you she do not give a damn. So you have to be damn dumb, if you ask me, Ted Richardson, to think that handing this lady $50,000 and a bunch more empty threats was going to actually do something. And the close call that we got to see with Eva coming home and Ted being there, ooh, wild work. I kind of wish we would have got to see that, but of course they're waiting and they're saving this particular moment for an electrifying reveal, so we knew that wasn't actually going to happen. I'm wondering though, at the end of the episode, when we get to see Eva return back to the apartment after dropping something off to Nicole, and we get to see her really like kind of just pondering the place, if she's going to abandon this mission, if she's going to abandon ship. She knows that, Laura's on the mend and she's going to be returning back to her job soon, so this temporary assignment is going to be coming to a close. She voiced throughout this episode how grateful she was to actually have the opportunity, how she's thoroughly enjoyed and appreciated the opportunity and being able to be a part of the family for the little bit of time that she has. And she seemed very genuine in that. So when we were seeing her at the end of the episode being contemplative, I'm like, is this girl going to go to Ted herself? Because she doesn't actually have to leave the family if she just tells them that she's family. Can we get on with the revealing and the paternity test so we can figure out if you are actually Ted Richardson's daughter or not? Miss Ma'am, your mother is crazy. And she goes ahead and proves that by taking it up another notch and injecting something into Laura's IV at the hospital. She impersonates a nurse, throws on another wig. Ma'am, how many wigs you got, baby girl? And then I'm just hoping that this isn't something that kills Laura, because the depths that this lady is going to keep Eva in position, to keep that girl's job and to keep this girl out of commission is really, really, really diabolical. And like, I'd be arguing with my grandmother all the time about how Leslie is the real crazy because she really thinks that Dani is crazy. This proved it. This is real crazy. Dani is the mess up your day type of crazy, menacing a little bit of your life and go and get my lick back kind of crazy. Dana / Leslie, whoever the hell she wants to be on whatever day it is, she's the kind of crazy that ends people's lives. She's the kind of crazy that's probably going to end her life once it's all said and done and she don't get what she wants. Once Eva is revealed to either be Ted's daughter or not be Ted's daughter, I don't see what Leslie has to live for moving forward. And that's what she's going to call real mutual destruction, Ted. This woman gives murder aside, okay? It's all over her ass. She is so willing in a moment's notice to take such nuclear actions. That is what people should really be scared of. So while you trying to throw your lawyer around and say that she ain't gonna be able to get no more money out of you, you really need to be looking at her true villainous intent and her lack of any type of boundaries or guardrails on how she's handling you. And of course, Ted doesn't have full visibility in all the diabolical things because they don't know that she's the one that put Laura in the hospital to begin with. Cool. But there are signs. There are definitely signs in how she talks with Ted. There's definitely signs in how she rode up on Kat, how she, got into proximity with Nicole. Like, there are signs that this girl is not only just violent or volatile, but completely unstable. And I think Ted is not actually believing it for whatever reason, which again just reaffirms that he's damn dumb, if you ask me. Child, we don't get to see. Do we get to see Vanessa in this episode? No, I think it's just Nicole talking about her to Ted, and I'm just like, girl, again, y'all heard my rant last episode about that woman being her best friend, and I'm like, you could totally do better. So I still feel that way. It's so interesting with us getting so much more content around Nicole and Ted, and they're like so lovey-dovey, and she's been bringing him food a lot, and they've just been reconnected. And I'm just like, wow, they are really priming us for them to destroy this relationship. And I'm just like, with every kiss, with every look, with every little intimate moment, I'm like, this is about to come to a damn end. And I hate that for Nicole. I hate the sorrow that she's about to experience. I hate just all of it, but it's going to make for really great TV, so we got to have it. That just is what it is. It's just the name of the game. Now, when we talking about failing ass relationships or marriages, if you will, we need to go ahead and park ourselves right on over at Martin and Smitty's house. Because, Martin, what do you mean you thought it was a burglar and you said, leave me alone? Like, or whatever you, like, sir, that did not give you thought it was a damn burglar, a thug. If this little light bright man don't get off my nerves, y'all, he is so damn diabolical. He is so damn narcissistic. It's ridiculous. And yes, Smitty has dragged him kicking and screaming into agreeing to allow him to be a journalist or go back to his career. But the way that he is skirting around his own secrets and lies, but then also trying to be the big champion for like transparency and honesty within their family and hold everybody else to this big ass standard, this high ass standard of authenticity and honesty is wild work. Like, it gives borderline personality disorder. I don't think that he has it, but the way that he can like shut off and like compartmentalize in a way where all the rules that he spouts out to his family don't apply to him, to me, is just so disgusting. And when Smitty really finds out what's going on, I can't wait for us to find out what happened that night. Because when we first see Martin, he's having a nightmare about what happened. And when Smitty finds out all that's going on, he's gonna leave Martin, and I think that he should. I think that he need to get out while he can. I think that Martin is a sinking ass ship. I think Martin is a broken man that is seeking validation, seeking acceptance through exceptionalism, and you rarely can find any type of real healing in that. I thought that the interaction between Martin, Vernon, and Anita was very interesting, and I love the point that Vernon made about, okay, maybe your nightmares are getting a little bit more intense because of your ambitious pursuits. Your body can definitely respond to physical things, right? Or your body can have a physical reaction to whatever's happening in your mind. So if your mind is constantly thinking about running for president, and maybe you're considering the danger that can ensue from that, maybe you're considering all the consequences as well as the benefits in addition to the excellence that will come from it, and your body is having a negative reaction because it's trying to protect you. One is trying to warn you and then protect you. I don't think that was unfair to say, and I thought it was a very poignant point to point out. They're still trying to get him to let go of this idea of running for president, and he is still holding on to it tight, trying to basically divorce the two from each other because he thinks that one doesn't have anything to do with the other. But sir, you're unstable. You're emotionally and mentally unstable, and you want to go run for president? Martin, if we're going to do anything, we're going to be for real, baby. You're going to need to be for real expeditiously. And y'all have plenty going on. Like, your son is catching hell down there at that damn school. And while Smitty is a great journalist, he's not able to crack the code on some of the secret conversations that's being had. They are talking about Tyrell like a dog, and it's going around. Some video is going around about them, which we find out about. We don't get to see it, but we find out about. And y'all got bigger things to handle on the home front. Martin, stop trying to run for president. Martin, stop being an asshole. That's first and foremost. Stop being an asshole. I really want to understand how Smitty and Martin met, and if Martin really does love Smitty, because I don't see it. I feel like Martin has a family that is the adopted children and a husband because that looks good for him as a gay politician. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, or y'all tell me if I'm reaching. But that's what it gives. It gives that he doesn't have any kind of real sentimentality to this family that he built, to the legacy that establishes, to any of that part of it. It's just like another thing. Like, it's like a check box that he was able to check, and now he's on to the next. And that's also why I'm just like, I can't get behind. It's so many reasons why I can't get behind him trying to run for president. But you running for president also feels like another checkbox. It doesn't feel like it's something that's going to be actually meaningful to you or impactful to you. And it also damn sure don't feel like it's something that you want to do to be of service to the damn country. So like, let's stop. Like, we don't need any more selfish ass politicians, if you ask me. What else happened in this episode? That's pretty much it. It was mostly about Ted and Leslie, and then Martin and Smitty, and then the periphery around them. It was a pretty good episode. I still can't believe that Leslie put that damn IV in that girl, or put whatever that is in her IV. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see what it is and what's gonna be the repercussions of it. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section down below. It's your good sis, you love to talk TV with, and I'll see you in the next one.